Why do we keep chasing love as if it's the final shelter of happiness? If the desire for closeness is real, then is emotional connection just an illusion? How many times have you given yourself to a look, a soft promise, a lingering hug, only to wake up in the emptiness, unsure of who you even are in someone else's story? We crave love, but get lost in it. Maybe love was never meant to be a gift. Maybe it's a test, a maze. And if we're not awake, we become the most blind version of ourselves, inside the life we thought we chose. But when you stop chasing, when you begin to observe with your mind, not just your heart, you begin to see love beneath its sweet layers is sometimes just an unspoken contract between two lonely egos. 1. When love becomes a stage for ego. In a world where everything can be swiped with one finger, love is no longer a soul's choice. It's dopamine and marketing. Dating profiles are emotional resumes. Photos are ads. Words are auditions. No one truly shows up. They perform. Out of fear of loneliness. Out of fear of being forgotten. Modern love is often a quiet agreement between two fears, not two hearts. 2. Beauty. Nature's most subtle weapon. It's not her kindness. It's not her character. It's the way her eyes awaken something primal in you, the need to be chosen, to be desired. But as Schopenhauer said, beauty is not a reward. It's a biological tool, designed to make you obey. You don't love her. You love the instinct she stirs inside your bloodstream, and you call it love. 3. Romantic idealism is a beautiful lie. Hollywood taught us that love is two souls becoming one. But most of the time, it's two egos, each trying to fill a void they're too afraid to name. You think you love her heart, but you're addicted to the feeling of being needed. Love is rarely surrender. It's often a soft transaction dressed up as devotion. 4. When desire becomes a man's chain, there comes a point when a man loses himself in a woman. He gives up his fire, his vision, his identity, just to stay close to her. But the more he clings, the more he disappears. She feels that emptiness and instinctively pulls away. You're not drawn to her. You're being controlled by your own biology. 5. The moment you chase, you've already lost. Desire is natural, but being enslaved by it is a choice. As Schopenhauer said, a man driven by desire is no longer free. He is a slave. The strongest man isn't the one who wins her. It's the one who can walk away with peace in his eyes. 6. Real love isn't dependency. It's chosen freedom. You don't need someone to complete you. You need someone to share your wholeness with. Love is no longer, you are my missing piece. It's, we met because we were already full. True attraction doesn't come from lack. It comes from the man who doesn't need her to be himself. 7. When love becomes emotional currency. In modern relationships, we love like this. How do you make me feel? How long can you distract me from my loneliness? But rarely do we ask, who are we when we need nothing from each other? Modern love is about sensation, not substance, and that's why it breaks so easily. 8. You don't need to be the perfect man. You just need to be a free man. You don't have to earn love. You just have to live truthfully. When you can sit in silence and with no need to prove, no performance, no demands, that's when you become magnetic. Women don't leave because you're quiet. They leave when you're no longer yourself around them. 9. Kill the illusion. Save yourself. Love isn't salvation. It's a choice. You don't need someone to make you forget who you are. You need someone who helps you remember. Love isn't a place to hide. It's the place you return to without losing yourself. 10. And in the end, only the love that doesn't depend endures when two people meet, not to rescue, not to fill voids, but simply to be present. That's no longer desire. That's reverence. You don't keep her with promises, with gifts, with obedience. You keep her with the energy of a man who can walk away and not look back. When you stop needing, they stay. Not because they have to, but because they want to. Love is not blind pursuit. It's not two people acting out scripts just to protect themselves from pain. Love is stillness. It's sitting beside each other without needing to speak. It's seeing each other with no agenda. It's showing up, not to fix, not to perform, but simply to be together. If you've ever lost yourself in love, pause, not to give up, but to love again, with wisdom, with clarity, with the real you, because true love doesn't make you lose your path. It leads you back to it, from within. And if that resonates with you, leave a comment. You don't need to say much, just something honest. I'm learning to love without losing myself.